Okay, are we live? We are live. Okay, so, Caro, you should be able to mute yourself. I am gonna like speaker view, so it will be like on you, just so you know. But I just want you to like share your story real quick and just kind of like tell us who you are.
Had to boomerang really fast. Sorry.
Oh no, wait, we can totally take a boomerang real fast because I actually need to take one too. Hang on, we are totally about. I'm gonna pause. Okay, we are resume recording. There we go. Okay, so yeah, just share your story real quick and just tell us about who you are.
So I'm Caro. Normally it just says Caro on my name, but it says Caroline Floyd. So I'm Caro. That's what most people call me. I'm 21. I'm coming to you real and raw right now. I have on no makeup. I don't really keep track of how many days it's been since I washed my hair. Homegirl's over here trying to go double, and higher hygiene doesn't exist when you're trying to push for double diamond. So I'm just being real and raw with you. I'm not about to get cute for a Zoom. I'm in a sweatshirt that I've been in for like 3 days. So basically I joined, let's see, the 21st will be my 2-year mark. So like it's time to go double. And I'm just like super pumped about everything going on. I don't really want to get too deep into my story, except I'm going to say I joined. Everyone in my town really had a bad taste in their mouth for me. I had dropped out of high school, and then I dropped out of college, and then I was working 100 hours weekly as a CNA in a veterans home and part-time in a retail clothing store, and I hate clothes, like I'm not a girl, so it just was not ideal for me. And I was working that much because I just got a reach out text. Don't mind me. I get excited whenever I see those, and I've been in the business for 2 years. It's fine. The excitement never dies down, as long as you stay consistent. But I was just kind of looking for a way to lose weight because I gained 50 pounds working night shift, 100 hours a week. Literally, like, people are like, how do you do that? I'm like, 16-hour shifts every single night. It adds up on top of your part-time job. And so basically, I found this girl on Instagram offering weight loss products. She told me that the most popular weight loss pack, I reached out to her. I want you guys to hear this. I reached out to her and I was like, what do most people get? And she's like, this was a thing at the time. It's not anymore. She was like, most people get the Fit 30. It's $156. And I was like, okay. I went and worked 3 overtime shifts and I bought the Fit 30. That was $156 as a broke college student working 100 hours a week that never had any money because I wanted to lose weight. So don't start small. That's like one of my first little tidbits. Like, she literally was like, our most popular thing is this Fit 30. It has this, and this. Like, most people lose an average of this with it, and it costs this much. And I was like, okay, I'll get back with you in a couple of days. I'm going to go work some overtime for it. And that's what I did. Got the products in. It had like, the Fit 30 is no longer a pack, but it had like, literally, it was like the biggest pack at the time. I think we have like packs now. I literally forgot what they're called. Like, I'm ready for more, and like something, I'm all in or something. It was like kind of the size of the I'm all in pack, and it had like the cleanse and the coffee and the greens and the wraps. It had like everything, and I literally just like really liked the cleanse. I didn't see much, and it was our old formula cleanse too. Our new one's better. And I like just kind of liked the products and the taste of them and stuff. And I was literally watching her, and I'm like not a mom. I'm not married. I'm engaged now, but I wasn't, married. I was literally like attracted to her Instagram because I kept seeing her post her cute marriage and maternity pictures. And I'm not someone who's married. So like, you never know who you're going to attract. The whole reason I was stalking her is because she had cute maternity pictures done. And I was like, she can, like, those are so expensive. Maternity pictures are so expensive. Like, everybody pretty much knows photo shoots are expensive, and they were so cute. And she was pregnant with her second, and I realized by reading her captions from stalking her cute maternity pictures that she made money from her phone, like, and supported herself and other people like within her team, helping people out the way she helped me out. Like, I really like the products. So I was like, okay. Less than a month later, I signed up and joined the business after working more overtime. And so I was one of those people who was a customer and a distributor at the same time. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that, but I know a lot of my girls have, because that's how I sign a lot of my team. But anyways, I started didn't have any friend or family support like whatsoever. My coworkers made fun of me because they'd all heard of It Works. I had never heard of it before I started. I literally like lived under a rock. I worked 100 hours a week, not on my phone, okay? And I just kind of, I don't know, like I literally just, some of my coworkers made fun of me, but my other coworkers at the time, it was 4 customers for your shopping spree. It was like $100 shopping spree instead of $150. You guys are lucky. It was just a few old ladies that actually like loved me. Like if you guys ever work anywhere with old ladies, they kind of like act like your mom. They wanted to support me at work, and they would like buy like wraps or like the greens or the keto energy, it used to be called. I've been in this so long, I'm like, it used to be called this. That's crazy. And so my coworkers were my first 4 LCs for my shopping spree because my friends and family didn't support me. So I want that to like knock into your head. Like I didn't have a lot of like friends and family support, and that's okay. You can still be successful. So by my second month, I went Ruby. By 4 months, I went Emerald. And after I went Emerald, I was like, wow, I don't have to work anymore. And I stopped working. Don't be a me. I tell this on every Zoom with every time I share my story. I'm like, I went Emerald and I got a $5,000 bonus for going Emerald. And I was like, I don't have to work anymore because I'm an Emerald. Don't be a me. So I stopped working, and that was in August of, what was it, 2018? God, I'm old. That was in August of 2018. I'm 21 now. I'm not that old, but still. And by December, I went from a over $1,200 Emerald check to a $50 distributor rank check because I was like, I'm an Emerald. I don't have to work. Don't be a me, okay? The money doesn't stay. Just because you rank up doesn't mean you can stop working. It doesn't mean you can depend on your team, because if you stop doing your dailies, your team senses it and your team stops doing their dailies. And I've been up and down with that, side to side. Like I've tested all the waters because I'm lazy by nature. And I promise you, if you stop doing your dailies, your team will too. So I kind of like, my boyfriend at the time, Anderson, he like found out conference was coming up and that it was in Tampa, Florida. And he was like, ooh, vacation. He literally bought us conference tickets because he was like, ooh, vacation. And I was like, I'm not going to conference. That's what the rich people do who are like ambassador diamond. That's what they do. Like only the rich people go to that. I would look stupid going to this conference that the rich people go to in Tampa. And he was like, well, sorry, I bought the tickets. And it was like non-refundable. So like, we're going. And I was like, well, I don't want to be embarrassed. Like I'm an Emerald with a $50 paycheck. So I like got my act together. By the time I went to the conference, my paycheck had gone back up to like $233. It was like a month. Cause I was like, oh crap, got a kick in gear. So I went from 50 to 233 while we were at conference in January, February. Left conference and then got the what was it, the $10,000 diamond bonus. After we left conference, I got left conference, ring game back Emerald, and then went diamond. Quit my job on April 3rd and then went diamond April 21st, the 29th, April 29th. Quit my job April 3rd, went diamond April 29th with the $10,000 bonus. And then since then I've been through all sorts of seasons in this business. My 2 years is coming up, and we are literally like on the fast track to double. Like I am blown away and so blessed with the team that we have. Like I cry thinking about it, and I'm not even like a yellow personality, which is like a very emotional person. I'm not even that kind of person. And the team that I have now, like literally, I don't know how I was ever blessed, like how I could ever, what I ever did to be blessed to have the team that I have now. But I am so thankful for you guys. I know you guys are on here because like y'all are that awesome. And like I cry when I think about like how blessed I am to have you guys. And like so many of mine went to conference this second time around, and I was blown away because the first time I went to conference, it was just me and I felt stupid being there. And then the next time I went to conference, I spoke in front of 20,000 people. I had lost 40 pounds and my team was there with me, and that's like a big summary. Like y'all probably like, what? But like, that was like a big summary. And like, it just, so much happens as long as you just kind of like stick with it. and you're going to go through seasons and you're going to want to quit at some points, because we all go through that, because you're just like, wow, am I really meant to do this? If you stick it out through those seasons, you're going to come and find something way more beautiful on the other side of those seasons that you never even imagined could like come to you. Like, it's insane. We also tomorrow will be 3 weeks exactly. We moved to Waco, Texas from East Alabama because of this business. I paid my first power bill 2 days ago with It Works. So I'm like, this is the first time we've ever lived on our own. So I just paid my first power bill ever with It Works. So that's kind of like, that's me.
I literally love you. You're like my favorite person. I was just taking like so many different like notes and things just for like questions that I wanted to ask, because like I literally just like want to pick your brain so badly. Just like kind of like a quick story. We were messaging on Facebook, just like, I think it was like about host to post. I don't remember like how it got brought up, but she basically just gave me this tip of like how to do host to post. And I tried it today. And when I tell you guys that I have now hit over 90 host to post today, this day only, I am not lying. My phone has never blown up so fast. My Facebook, I'm surprised I'm not deactivated, because like I've gained almost 200 friends now, just like growing this host to post, and like it literally just blew my mind. So that's one thing that I'm definitely going to have you talk about here in a little bit, just because like, wow, everyone needs that. Like, it would just like literally blew my mind. And it was this thing that like, I love host to post, and like I truly do know that they work, but you have to be consistent with them. And so I was like, you know, like I'll just try it, like, you know, like you never know what could happen. And like one specific girl's comment got over 500 comments on it. Like one host to post had 500 comments. I was just like, what? I was like, I don't know what to do. And of course, I'm blocked from friending and I'm blocked from messaging. So it's been a journey, but we are officially caught up, and I just keep getting messages as I'm sitting here, but it's exciting. So
We're caught up.
Literally, we're just going prez. It's fine. But something that I wanted to ask was just like, how did you like work this business, like working like literally working so much? And like I just kind of want you to like, I mean, I don't know if you had like a system or anything, but just like take us back to that point.
Let me just tell you, when you're working that much, there's no system, because you don't even have a system for sleeping. So I mentioned that I dropped out of both high school and college. So like I dropped out of high school literally February of my senior year, because of like a lot of circumstances. Everybody's like, you're stupid for doing that. I'm like, well, I got my GD. So, and then I went to school, and I like got hit by a car when I was like in school. And so it like caused like a lot of issues. And like I was suffering from a lot of pain while I was like working like 100 hours, and I was like still in school. And like, so I was in 4 classes, like 12 credit hours, and working the 16-hour night shifts, like 3 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then also had this like part-time job at this, I don't know if you guys know what Cato is. It's sometimes an old lady store, but sometimes you can find cute stuff in there. Well, that's where I worked. And basically I like scheduled sleep usually. I'm not old and I love that. Sorry, Allison. I'm sorry. I like would schedule sleep in from like let's see, I worked from 3 p to 7 a, and then I would have to go to class at like 8 a.m. and then like I would get out, and then depending on the day of the week, I would probably schedule like 4.5 hours of sleep in like midday. So I had like blackout curtains in my room. So I didn't do work when I was not at work. Like I didn't do It Works work when I was not at work, because I had to sleep sometime. I didn't have time to do homework, so don't even ask me questions on that. I'm like, don't ask me. That's why you think I dropped out. And so I would literally, like, we had 30-minute lunch breaks and 10-minute like smoke breaks. I didn't smoke, but I would go sit outside, because you will go completely insane working in an Alzheimer and dementia floor of a veteran's home if you don't walk outside for 10 minutes. So so I like walked out. I would like walk outside, sit down, in the entire 10 minutes that I was sitting outside, I was getting a post to post, or I was putting up my post of the day. And when I tell you my posts were not cute before like I ranked up to Ruby, I would, what's called the It Works energy now, those pixie stick packets, I would take the energy packets and like take a picture like this, like holding my energy packets, like, so like in my scrubs, and like because people knew I worked all the time, I'm like so thankful. And like, so I had a lot of people I worked with seeing me take the energy packets, because other people work that much too, believe it or not, and they were like, well, what are you doing? Because I was like, well, they're a lot healthier than Monsters. And so that's how we get customers like using the products at work. So but when you're working a lot and when you're in school a lot and you don't have a ton of time to just be on your phone on social media, having products on you and like using them in the areas that you're in literally really helps. Like if you're sitting in class and you like pour some reds into a water bottle and like shake them up, which of course isn't a thing right now because quarantine, but when you're back in class, guys, someone sitting next to you could be like, what is that? And you're like, oh, this really helps me with my anxiety and stress and stuff. And it like it's like a multivitamin, but I drink it instead of taking it because it's better for you that way. They're gonna be like, what? I'm like, yeah, I have a link. Do you want the link? Yeah, I want the link. It's right there in person. It's social networking in person. So same thing happens when you're like working. I would take my keto energy in front of people. I would keep them in my scrub pockets and be like, hey, do you want to try this? Because keto energy is actually like really cheap, especially since you can get on product rewards, what's called It Works energy now. But so like I wasn't that worried about just handing those out because they're so cheap. But I got a lot of customers for keto energy for people who work in healthcare facilities, because everyone in healthcare facilities literally drinks so many sugary like energy drinks. So live off of It Works energy. Keep that in your scrubs if you work in healthcare. Like take a water bottle to school with you or to work with you and mix something in it. I started working at a car dealership too after I quit that job, and I made my keto coffee every morning at the dealership, and the office ladies also made their coffee where I did, and they would ask me what it is. So if you don't have time to be on your phone posting about products, use the products in front of people. Like that's like my biggest tip for that. If you don't have time to like be on social media, like messaging and host posting, grow your market like where you are, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, that's really, really good. And like, I never thought about it like that. Cause like like, if you know me, I worked literally everywhere before this business. And like, I always used the products, and it was just like always carrying around, like, I'm going to use a Dr. Pepper, but like I had like a cup with like an It Works symbol on it. And like, I always had that. People are like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, it works. Here's my link, here's my Blitz card, just like whatever you had to do. And like it was just like keeping like the keto energy, especially because like I worked at Lowe's the month that I promoted to Emerald. No one knows that I worked at Lowe's. That stays here on this Zoom and for everyone that watches this on YouTube, but it's fine. So you have like a red vest, and I had like keto energy like stacked in like my vest, and I would just like take one real quick. But like, guys, like do whatever you gotta do. But I love that because I've never heard it like explained like that. So I like how you said like growing your market where you are and like using the products on hand, because like I would have never correlated those two things. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, like when people say social networking, they automatically think social media. But social networking was a thing before social media existed. Networking is just like knowing someone and them knowing someone and them knowing someone and them knowing someone.
Mm-hmm.
And then that someone that all those people like knew gets your number and messages you and is like, hey, what's your link? Like, like social networking doesn't mean like, it just means being social, speaking to people, whether it be on social media or in person, and then like networking. They know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone.
Exactly. Yeah. I love that. But going off of that, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about or ask you about was like excitement and like how to keep that excitement up. Cause remember you were talking about that in your story. So like, what are your tips on just like keeping that excitement up to like grow everything? Does that make sense?
So something that I thrive off of is shouting out my personal accomplishments, which it can feel repetitive or like you can feel annoying or selfish. But when you shout out your personal accomplishments, like on your social media, whether it be like, I just got a customer, or I just got a new teammate, or like I just got my shopping spree, or like I just charted for Ruby, or just charted for executive, and just a small snippet of like, executives $233 a month on average or something. Small things like that. And then once you grow a team, shouting them out for every single little thing literally, and my team's on here, so they're gonna be like, no, I know your secret, but literally, like, I love shouting you guys out because, first of all, everyone thrives off of recognition. I don't care who you are. Like, people say that some people thrive off of it. I'm like, no, everyone thrives off of being recognized for something. Even if you're like, stop it, you secretly love it, right? So every time we have something fun going on in my team chats, we send this little minion that's like going Beto, Beto, with like the little alert thing, like the light flashing around. And everybody knows that a fun announcement's coming, you know? And that's just like a gift, like a signal with my team. And the team loves it. And now everybody uses it if they have an announcement to make. And then, yeah, I told Shine about it earlier. She's like, I'm stealing it. So, but like that, like simple things like that. And then like, literally coaching call contests, like for the leaders on here, if you don't have money to be like, I'm having this team like incentive, like whoever enrolls this amount of customers, like at this BV, or whoever enrolls the most or whatever, if you can't be like, you get a Visa gift card, be like, you get a coaching call with a double or above, or a diamond and above. And find a diamond and above that you look up to, contact me or something, and be like, hey, can you do a coaching call with this girl? She won this contest that I had, and I told her she would get a coaching call. And most diamonds and above would be like, yeah, absolutely. Like, don't be scared to ask any diamond and above you look up to. Like, we're literally regular people that don't bathe just as much as you don't bathe. So like, it's fine. So little things like recognition, and then being excited to yourself. Like, I need one distributor to chart for freaking triple diamond, and it's like mind-boggling. And that means I need one person to help one of my girls chart emerald, and one of my girls to chart ruby, and one of my girls to chart diamond. And that helps me chart triple. And like, so it helps all of them. So I'm constantly with them like, all right, guys, we're getting it today. It's happening today. Say it out loud right now. And then I'll run and tell Anderson, hey, Anderson, tell me right now that I'm going to chart triple today. And he'll be like, you're charting triple today. And he says it every day until I do it, no matter what kind of goal it is. Like, hey, Anderson, tell me I'm going to get 4 LCs today. You're going to get 4 LCs today. And he checks in with me, and he's like, you're gonna get, like, he's like, have you gotten an LC yet? Have you gotten 2 yet? Have you gotten 3 yet? Until I do it, even if it doesn't happen that day, speaking it out, being excited, looking in the mirror and being like, you're gonna chart triple today. Like, anything to just kind of like motivate yourself and motivate your team just kind of holds excitement. I hope that like, I don't know, just being a loud person, even if you're not a loud person, it's not hard to be loud on Messenger with your team.
No, yeah, like, I love that, and like, that totally did answer my question, and it reminded me of something that I did that I meant, or I've been wanting to like tell my team about. So like, my dream car is a Chevy Blazer, and like, I will be damned if I'm not driving this car by the end of like tomorrow. So this is my dream car, and I like took a picture, or I printed it out. This is clear packaging tape over this. This is not no fancy laminate. Like, laminate? Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know how to say that word. That's fine. But like, you know what I mean? It's like makes it shiny. And then I put it on the back, and then like on the back, I wrote like these affirmations. So like from here, like I can flip this over, and I will like say these, I hold it up, say these affirmations out loud, and I'll set this down in like different areas of my house. So like, let's just say like I go to the bathroom. So like, I'm going to leave this in the bathroom, and then like go to the bathroom and then walk away. So the next time I'm in the bathroom, then I like recite these affirmations. But these are just like affirmations that like get me excited to buy my dream car. Like, I am worthy of owning a 2020 Chevy Blazer all-wheel drive RS. That's the dream car. I have $50,000 saved. I can have it all. I'm a presidential diamond, and I consistently make $20,000 plus per month. And the plus thing is something that Jade Hooper talked about. And it's basically just like, not even just saying it's $20,000 a month, but like $20,000 plus a month can mean like 45. But like, obviously my goal right now is presidential, so like that's what I'm focusing on. So like, if yours, like Caroline, double diamond, she would be putting $8,000 or $5,000 plus a month. I totally just forgot what the average was for double, but you know what I mean. Just like doing different things like that, like just like shouting out the goal and just like speaking it into existence. And like, I have, if you've been to my apartment, I have sticky notes all over the place, and they say like, you are worthy, you can make $20,000 a month, and that one's above my toilet paper roll. Like, you guys, that is the best thing to like go to the bathroom and like you're grabbing toilet paper and you're like, yeah, I can make $20,000 a month. And like, I'll even catch my boyfriend saying saying it sometimes. Like, he'll be in there and he's like, yeah, I can make $20,000 a month. I'm like, I don't know if he does it to like make fun of me, but I don't think he does. But I don't know. But I think it's funny because like I don't know if he knows I can hear him say that, but it's cute. And then like I'm like manifesting my dream team, or like I'm mass DT enroller, just like all these different like sticky notes like around my house that I can read, and it just like constantly like affirms the like goal. You know what I mean? But that was just another thing I wanted to mention real quick. But yeah,
Another
I love
place that I've kept a sticky note before is literally on the top of my Keurig, like the part that you open.
Oh yeah.
You literally touch the handle to open it, and it's like right there in front of your face.
Yeah, I have one that's on my coffee mug, like that cabinet door, which is right under my Keurig, because like I always stare at that. So like I put them on places that I look at a lot, like right after I walk in my front door where I hang my keys, my coffee mug drawer, the toilet paper, because you know like we use a bathroom, we're human. The fridge, there's one on the fridge because I'm always in the fridge. So like wherever you gotta place them, just like know where you like go consistently.
Where the pizza rolls are.
Yeah, where the pizza rolls are, or the Dr. Pepper. If there's Dr. Pepper, I'm gonna be there. But yeah, so sorry, I'm trying to look through all of these things. Okay, the next thing I wanted to ask was like, how did you like? I don't want to say deal because I don't really like that word, but like, how did you like deal with like not having support from your family in the beginning? Like, how did you just like overcome that? I guess.
I didn't really like expect it. Like, I'm not like a family gal. Like, I love my family, but like, I'm not like I don't know. It's not like I'm a kumbaya, play board games with my family kind of person. Like some people are. I don't do TikToks with my mom, you know? Like, I'm not that kind of like family oriented gal. Like, I love my fam and stuff, but it's not like I'm joining this business. My family better be buying from me. Like, no, I didn't expect that. And so like, I didn't really have, and I know that's like not the best answer, but like, I didn't have my hopes up in the beginning. Like, all my family's gonna buy from me, and then like they didn't, and be like, dang, everybody hates me. Like, I didn't like do that. I was just like, oh, I'm supposed to get 4 customers, and I'm just gonna find 4 people who are interested. I don't care who they are. And to this day, I'm way better at selling and recruiting people like who I have no clue who they are.
No, I totally understand that. And like my parents, like I had just done like another company like this before at work, so they were just kind of like, is it like a scam like the other one is? Like that's kind of how they were about it. But I mean, like my dad like was one of, I think he actually was my first customer, but like even just like going off of what you said, like it is so much easier for me to recruit people, whether it's products or for the business, like that I have no idea who they are versus someone I've known like all of my life. Cause like I don't know why, but like I totally get that. Cause like just people off Instagram, like I feel like it's probably because I'm an introvert. So just like talking to people in general is like, okay, it's like a little weird. But like if I don't know them, like I'm never gonna see them again, you know, like that kind of thing. And then it's also just like growing that connection with them. So these, I mean, obviously you know who these people are, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I like that answer. That was good.
Like, you know, like I know that a lot of like when you first join, they're like, who are some people that would like buy dirt from you if you were selling dirt because they love you? If you know you don't have that, be like, okay, what's the next step after that? Or how can I make a list of people to contact that I don't know that well?
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you are literally like in that situation, just be like, okay, well, how can I figure out how to contact people that I don't know if you don't want to talk? Because like me, I'm the kind of person that's like, what if I contact someone that I know and they're like, no thanks, and then the next time I see them in person, it's like awkward because they said no thanks to like helping me out. Like I'm that kind of person. So, and I know a lot of people on here are exactly like that. So if you like literally are like, I don't really feel comfortable doing this, just be like, okay, how do I contact people that I don't know?
Oops, sorry, I was trying to unmute myself. No, like I love that because like there is a lot of people in the business that like I've enrolled that are just like I don't have like that family support. I'm just like, okay, then like we'll go to the next thing. Like it's not like it's mandatory or anything. So like I love that you answered it that way because like that just put like a different perspective on it, I guess. I don't know, I liked that. Okay, so now I want you to talk about host to post. And I know this is gonna like take a minute, but like I just share everything in your brain about host to post because like Wow.
To like put down bullet points for myself because I'm such a spaz. Oh my god. You want to know how much of a spaz I am? I have a box of wine right here. Okay. Being honest right now. So I was like, I'm not walking to the fridge. I'm just gonna bring my wine in here. So how do I even start this, Shy? Oh my god.
Just start with like
okay.
I don't want to explain host to post because everyone knows. Well, if you don't know what host to post are, go on your team page, search host post. I'm sure there's going to be a video, but just kind of start with like, I don't know. I mean, I guess like you're like,
okay. I make a post.
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of post do I make? I'm gonna literally like go on Facebook because y'all, I am such a spaz. I am not a teacher. I'm drinking wine, so I'm not too much of a spaz. Let me go on my Facebook profile and see what I post. Okay, so if you're on the Zoom, you're probably like under Courtney Bohr. So we have like that giveaway going on. That's like $100 to 3 people each Friday of, well, now I can't find the freaking post of April. Bruh, I'm for real trying. Okay, my post says, who wants to be entered to win some cash Friday? 3 people are getting $100 Venmo. Comment your birthday and I'll DM you. I should have put birth month because now everyone is telling me like their private information, but it's fine. So the one in Diamond Tribe, it's a $5 buy-in. That's how we give away the money to Sabashay on Venmo. And the giveaway is pinned to the top of Diamond Tribe, the group. But if you cannot pay $5 to buy into something, in Wake, Pray, Slay, Jade Hooper's group, there's a free one for a $150 gift card that Jade pays for herself that you can promote. So there's a way for everyone in here, because I know everyone on here is, because I share Zooms sometimes with people who are like my sidelines that aren't under Courtney Moore. I don't know if there's anybody on here like that, but I know everyone in here is under Jade. So if you can't afford a $5 buy-in, go to the group called Wake, Pray, Slay, and you'll see the one that's free. It's like a $150 gift card giveaway. But anyways, so I just posted I have this giveaway. Hold on. Should I screen share? I feel like I should screen share.
You can, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to make you co-host real quick. I don't know if you'll be able to without me, but yeah, you're totally good at screen share. Also, if you're in Shay's team and you are not in Diamond Tribe for whatever reason, the giveaway is the exact same. So I don't want you guys to be like, I'm not in that page. But if you're on Shay's team, which obviously if you're on my team, you're on Shay's team, it's the same host to post giveaway, just different.
My screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, okay. Get out of my messages, you guys. Okay, get out of my e-suite, you guys. Get out. Where is Facebook? Don't look at my address. This is going on YouTube. I'm like, don't look at my address, guys. Okay. I wasn't prepared for this. Okay, we're going to go to my profile, and I'm going to go to that post that I made, who wants to be entered to win, blah, blah, blah. Because I really want you guys to, like, see this. Because I am a very, like, I work. Like, I'm a working person, but I want to work smarter, not harder. Like, I want to work the laziest way I can and make the most money that I can. And I hate messaging people for host to post. Look at how cute I am, right? Okay, so we're going to go. There's this thing about my butt sweat. My Wi-Fi is taking forever. It's fine.
I literally love you so much.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, there's my HelloFresh. I'm literally trying my Wi-Fi. There's this weirdo that always comments on my posts. Hold on. There's my dog. There's Deborah. Hold on. And look at how cute he is. I'm like waiting on my stuff to load, you guys. So hope you're enjoying my Facebook feed. Well, there's some chicken and rice I made. HelloFresh. I'm so sorry. Hand sanitizer. Okay, here it is. Finally. Okay, who wants to be entered to win some Cash Friday? 3 people are getting $100 Venmo, blah, blah, blah. So, in the comments, notice that there's only 76 comments. Okay, well, oh, there it is. I'm still not used to a laptop. All right, so people started commenting, and if you guys don't get a lot of comments, share it to your team chat and say, hey, can you guys comment on this for me? And you guys be nice and comment on each other's posts, okay? So all these people commented. I don't want to message all these people because Facebook likes to block me from messaging, right? So I literally put in the comments, everyone who wants to be entered, copy and paste the following comment into a post on your wall and tag me, and you'll be entered. It's a post that says I'm partnering. I'm sure you all have seen this. I'm partnering up with my friend Caroline. She's doing a 300 cash giveaway, blah, blah, blah. And then I comment underneath it to say, post that. You don't have to do it this way, but this has been that lazy way that I mentioned, working smarter, not harder, because I don't want to message all these people, 70-something comments. So the people who had already commented got notified that I commented this, and they saw it. So people started posting it. I just started getting notifications that I was getting hosted posts put up without even contacting these people. And I'm like, wow, I'm a freaking genius. And then, so anytime I saw someone do it, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to bump the post. So I was like, okay, I'm going to thank people for doing it so that the other commenters see that other people are doing it so they don't think it's weird. So when someone was confused, I'm like, hey, post the comment above regarding birthdays on your wall and tag me and you'll be entered. And she went and did it. And then all these people who did it, I was like, thank you, entered, thank you, entered, thank you, entered. And so it kept bumping the post on people's timelines. And then people saw they were entered. And then the other people saw that people were actually doing it. So they didn't think it was weird. So they were actually posting the post, and it just kept going. So then let's go find someone who posted. This girl. I have no clue what's on her profile, so don't judge me for anything that pops up. Oh, that's cute. Look at that baby. Okay, hold on. I just want to show you how many comments I got on this girl posting for me. She posted, my friend Carol, I'm partnering up with my friend Caroline, blah, blah, blah. Ignore the sad news. I'm so sorry. You're having to see random stuff that people share. We're almost there. Oh my God. There's a point to this, I swear. We need some elevator music for what's going on with the taking so long. Anyways, so I got almost 200 comments on this girl's post. Here it is. She's partnering up with me. She posted this without me even contacting her to post it because I put it in my comments. It got 195 comments. All right. That's just one of the many people who's posted this for me. And so I literally had to go in here with all of these people who've commented, and I put in the comments, I will be contacting everyone throughout the week so Facebook doesn't block me from messaging you, because that actually does happen, and I'm being truthful. I'm not about to contact 195 people in one day, because that's just not going to happen. So all these people commented. So every person that got a butt ton of comments, I'll be contacting many of you throughout the week so FB doesn't block me from Messenger. And then more people, that bumped the post, so more people commented after that. I haven't even gotten to this post yet because other people have posted for me that had that amount of comments. Every person that comments on this kind of post that says I'm partnering up with my friend Caroline, they're going to do a product post for me. They're not going to do another I'm partnering up with my friend Caroline. That was basically me kind of hacking the system and saying I'm tired of the same people always putting up the same product post for me, because that starts to happen when you do host to post a lot. So the same people over and over and over comment on your giveaway posts. So I was I'm going to get other people to post about the giveaway, and I'm going to get their friends to post about my products for me. And so all 195 of these people, if they reply to me, they're putting up a product post. Or really, I do every 6 people do a product one and 2 people do a business one. So maybe that made a little bit of sense. But that showed you that I literally just put in the comments, whoever wants to enter this she's like copying. Okay, yeah. So I was literally just like, whoever wants to enter this, like, copy and paste the comment that I'm about to put on this post. And it was like, I'm partnering up with my friend Caroline. So people literally, without me contacting them, went on their Facebook and posted that for me. And I'm like, I got like 9 of those up without having to message anyone. And then all of those blew up. And then they all have like 50 to 200 comments on them each. And it's like a million people. And all of those people that comment on that I'm partnering up with my friend Caroline post, they do product or distributor hosted posts. And it just like gets you into other people's networks like that aren't your own, because you start to burn out your own network. So, you know, this goes into social networking, you know, someone who knows someone who knows someone. And that was just kind of like my lazy way of doing it. I've also gone live before to show like I'm a real human, and I'm like, hey guys, like I'm going to be giving this away. For you to enter, I'm going to be commenting 4 options of posts for you that you might want to, like, that you can pick from and post on your wall. And so like after I ended the live video, I went in the comments of the live, I posted a hair hat, a weight hat, a business hat, and a giveaway hat. And hat means host to post, for those who don't know. And I had people posting host to post for me without me messaging them from the comments of that live, because I gave them 4 options in my live, and they knew I was a real human giving away actual cash, because I was live saying, hey, I really am giving away some Venmo money. Like the way we're doing it is our team all came together and pitched in money. And I swear this is like real, because a lot of people are like, you're not actually giving it away. Like, is this real? You know, so lives help too. What questions? I do have to add them as friends. So I add them as a friend, and I say, which Shy gave another like friend hack earlier before the Zoom started, but I add them as a friend, and I say, I reply to their comment, and I mention them in the comment, and I say, accept my friend request, please. And I do that with every person I send a friend request to. What's that? No, my dog's name is not Deborah. My friend's name is Deborah that commented in the post of my dog. My dog's name is Jax. Let's see. What's the next part you commented? So I put, hold on. It says, anyone who wants to be entered, copy and paste the comment below. And then I reply to my own comment, and it says, I'm partnering up with my friend, blah, 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 blah. And then like more people want to enter after I do that. Like I get more and more comments of people wanting to enter. You can't see that. And so I every now and then put a thing in there that says, everyone scroll up and see where I commented instructions. And then I just keep periodically saying, everyone scroll up and see where I commented instructions, because so many people end up commenting on it and it hides my instructional comments. Can you stop being a monkey? Thank you.
So going off of that, oh no, sorry, go ahead. I thought you were done.
No, you're fine. I was going to tell you to tell them what you did about adding people's friends.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. So I want to show you guys, like share my screen and show you guys what happened today, because I did this today. We were talking about it the other day, and I finally tried it, and it blew up. And so I started friending these people, messaging them. I friended 2 of them, got blocked. I messaged 3 other people, I got blocked. So I was like, I have no way to contact these people. So I'm going to go ahead and send this message so I don't forget, but I just kind of want to walk you guys also through my Facebook to show like what happened, because the same thing kind of happened with me. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this is one of the girls that blew up. This was a lady that actually just did a host to post for me. So this is her post, 212 comments. So I basically was like, I have no way to comment these or to message these people. I don't know what to do. So I made this little message, which is the bottom one. It says, can y'all please friend me and message giveaway to be entered? Thank you. Because I was like, if they're serious about winning $100, then like they're going to basically do like whatever they want, you know? And I'm just like trying to go through and like all these messages because like I don't know what else to do. And basically my messenger was just growing up, and okay, like prime example. This person said giveaway. I said, hey, this is how you'll secure your entry. Sound good. What do I post? I sent it. This lady just posted for me. So then she sent me like her birthday and stuff. This person, I guess I was one of the ones I got to message. She messaged me giveaway. And then I was like following up with a couple people, and this, like another one that I got to message. Okay, like this girl. I said, hey girl, do you have a chance to throw that post up? I can give you guys more of like a organization tip, just like what worked really well with me. But that's kind of how I was doing them, because I was like, I am actually like, I'm blocked for messaging all these people. So once I'm unblocked from friending and stuff, I am going to go through and start messaging these people again. But as for now, I just kind of have to do what I got to do. But with that post, I posted today, and it was basically just like, it was the same one. I think it was actually like the exact same one Caro did, just because I wanted to just use it. Who wants to be entered to win some cash tomorrow? 3 people are getting $100 via Venmo. Comment your birthday. I'll DM you. Mine got 95 comments, and I did the same thing. Can y'all please message and friend me, giveaway to be entered? Thank you. So most of these people I was friends with, so they were just messaging me giveaway. But I was blocked on Facebook to like, it doesn't matter if we had a conversation or not, I could not send out messages. Like, I was blocked. And the only people I could message were like groups and things like that. So that was just like what I did. Like I said, it was like a quick thing that one of my girls, Mariah Carter, was like this is kind of what I do. So I took like part of what she said and like made it into my own. But I have officially gotten 94 host to post up today, which is like the biggest thing that I want to tell you guys. Like 94 host to post today. And like, I don't keep track of what posts they are, only because I have like a mental system of how I do it. So the first about 10-15 that I did were all the giveaway host to post. And I did the same one that I put in the chat, like I'm partnering up with my friend Cheyenne. And those are the ones that were blowing up. I have multiple of those that have 200 plus comments, and one has 600 now. And I am dreading going through that one already, but it's fine because all those people are going to host post for me, and it's going to be great. So I personally do all TFX host to post. That is just what I do, because like the mental system that I have is their first host to post is a TFX. Their second one is HSN, fat fighters, weight loss, cleanse. Like I have so many different product host to post. And then once I run out of those, I'll do a distributor one, and then they post about the giveaway, and then I restart. Because by that time, we're probably 5-6 months down the road. So it's like not going to be as if, because I don't really post the bait post that often, maybe just like once a week. So that's just like personally what I do and like what I found that works with me. But some people will say that they do I know, like, I think Caro mentioned like 6 giveaway, 6 TFX or something like that. I personally don't do that, only because I don't want to like prejudge someone's market, I guess. So like I do all TFX, all carb control, all cleanse, and then I just kind of go through it like that. So I hope that makes sense. But Caro is also adding a whole bunch of host to post into the chat as well. So definitely make sure you guys are copying and pasting that. But sorry.
No, it's fine. I want to show you, like, the only method that I do that I just started. Someone is literally blowing up Diamond Trauma and is driving me insane. They just added like 70 people member requests, and it's buzzing my phone nonstop. Anyways, I'm about to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold on. I'm an admin in Diamond Tribe, and someone just literally added over 75 people to the group. Like, they invited, like, their whole friends list or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry. Anyways, so this tracker, which I know y'all have seen before because Shay did a Zoom on it, literally is like 2 people do a giveaway post for me, like I'm partnering up with my friend Caro or whatever, with the $300 ones. 6 of them do a product, and then 2 do DT. So I don't even care like who does them. I don't care how many friends they have or whatever. But literally the order I do is like I wake up, 2 people are doing a giveaway one, 6 people are doing product, and then 2 are doing distributor ones, and then repeat. Like that's literally all I do. And sometimes I don't keep track with it. Sometimes I'll get 9 product ones up and then 2 DT ones. But I make sure for sure I get 2 giveaway and 2 DT ones up a day. But when Shai just said that she literally got, what did you say, like 94? Gloria, I can send it to you if you'll just remind me. Or I can post it in my Boom Squad page because I think you're in that. I'll post this tracker in the Boom Squad page for everybody who's in that. That's my team page. But what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, when you said that you've gotten like 94 host to post up today, I think that's the number you use. I don't think you guys realize that means she tapped into 94 other networks today. Does that like click? Like she host to post is literally you tapping in. It's like taking one of those little tree sap things and like hammering it into a tree and then like a bunch of stuff coming out of it. I don't know if you've seen the Hunger Games, but they use that to get some fresh water and catching fire. And literally, that's what I'm talking about. And she did that with 94 other networks today. That's what host to post is. You are going to burn through your Facebook. You're going to burn through your Instagram. Every single time you get a host to post up, I get tired of hearing the word host to post. I get tired of seeing HAP. I get tired of it. I've been in the business for 2 years. I get tired of it. But if you look at it as you are tapping into 10 new networks each day, if you set a goal for yourself of 10 each day, 20 new networks each day, you are literally like tapping into other networks. Do you realize how much that grows your business? If you don't sign up a customer, if you get no comments from someone, yes, I do have on both Insta and Facebook. I just don't do as much Instagram, but if you like, even if you don't get comments on like host to post you get up, you more times than not get friend requests. And then also the people that you've just friended so that they can put up a host to post for you, they see all your future business posts, which I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But they see all your future business posts, all your future product posts, because literally they just sent you a friend request. So Facebook thinks that they want to see what you're posting. Like fresh fish jump first, because the algorithm works with when you get a new friend, your new friends see your posts more than your old friends do. So tap into the other networks, grow your markets every single day. They will literally see, like, new friends see your posts a lot more than old friends do.
Yeah, and another thing I meant to talk about was, this is how I keep track of my host to post. I have an iPad that literally has my entire business on it. So I just use GoodNotes, and this is just a blank sheet of paper. Well, it was blank. And you can see, like, I've put like numbers down, and then like I write down their name as soon as they say, what's the post. So as soon as I send them the post, I take a screenshot of it, because like I'm not going to be around this every single day. So then once they say like I've posted it or I get tagged in something, I will go onto that, love it, and then screenshot it. So then like what I had to do today, because I was literally just getting up like literally so many hosts to post, I had like 200, 300 something screenshots that I had to come into my office and just sit down and cycle through. But I made sure that I wrote down everyone that did a host post for me. And now I can see who didn't do one, to then go and follow up with them and just say like, hey girl, do you have time to go post that or something like that? And I had someone that was like, oh my God, I totally forgot, I'm doing it right now. And he went and threw it up. So it's just like another way that you can keep track, and then just also using that tracker that Caro does. It is a really, really good tracker. Like I said, I just don't do my host posts like that, but that's just like what I personally do. There's like literally no wrong way to do it. Yeah, going off of that, I mean, like that was the only questions I had for you. So what else do you have to share?
A lot of my girls track their host to post like this. If you go on your phone, let me like move that. If you go on your phone, Okay, if you go on your phone and you go to your profile, hold on. Okay, I'm on my profile. It's still very bright. Now that's really dark. Okay, we're gonna have to make do. If you hit the dots on your profile, like those 3 dots, and you hit review timeline, you have every post you've been tagged in, like, ever. And that's like every hosted post that, like, I had, like, this is like all hosted posts
I
that
did not know
people are
that
tagged.
was there. That is so awesome.
So you don't have to screenshot, Shy.
Yeah. I'm sitting over here screenshotting, but yeah, okay, that's awesome. It's also cool because I just found a host post that has another 100 comments and I haven't been commenting on it. Love that. But yeah. But yeah, so basically there's like we said, that there are so many different ways that you guys can do this. It's just kind of finding like what works with you, because like obviously, like you've heard from Carol and I, like we do host to post in a couple different ways, but we both still get massive amounts and still sign massive amounts because of them, you know? So that's another thing like that. But did you have any other tips that you wanted to share with us or anything?
Insta host a post, but I don't like hardcore do it because I like know my enrollments come from Facebook. I went diamond off Facebook. I've enrolled literally like all but like I've enrolled maybe 10% of my DTs from Instagram just from owning an Instagram and being consistent with Instagram. If I'm going to do if I'm going to get hosted post up on Instagram, it's literally from putting up a simple story that says giving 3 people $100 this Friday. If you watch Courtney Vogel's story, you've literally seen this exact one. I know it's like bright, but you get what I'm saying. Can you see it? Yeah. I screenshotted that from her. I put it up and people commented they dimmed me their birthday month. If you guys need any of these pictures, like please just DM me on Facebook or something. Or on Instagram if you use Instagram. Hold on. But I literally just put that up, and if someone like swipes up to that, then I give them a slide to put up that either mentions the giveaway or it mentions that I'm looking for like new team members or something. And then the last thing that I want to leave you with, is we've been like spitting out so much information, and you're gonna have to like rewatch this, but on Facebook, if you are consistently doing host to post, you're getting new friends every single day. A way to cycle through them is to get on Facebook if you don't have a computer, which I literally right before we moved 3 weeks ago tomorrow is when I got my first ever laptop, and It Works bought me my first MacBook, my first laptop ever. Okay, that was like the best feeling ever. I placed the order on the Best Buy app, walked in and picked it up. It works. And I literally, like, it's the best feeling ever. But if you don't have a computer, go on the desktop version, like in Safari or like Google Chrome or whatever platform you use on your phone, and go to Facebook on there. Go to your friends, find the birthdays feature, and like try to like at least once or twice a week unfriend people that you literally have no reason to still be friends with when it's their birthday or their birthday is coming up. It's really easy to tell like when you do birthdays because Facebook just like brings up people you haven't heard of in forever. So you constantly leave room for new friends. And then also, since you're getting new friends every single day, if you're being consistent with host to post, every single night I post a very simple opportunity post on my Facebook timeline that says I have 2 positions open for both part-time and full-time social media work, must be 18 plus, and tell them to contact me in any certain way, whether it's like DM me, text me, the influence application I use I'm not going to get into, but if you want to see any of that, my Facebook's public. Just search me, stalk me, whatever. It's all on there. All my posts are public, so like you can see any of it. If you friend me, I might have to delete it, but it means you'll be following me because so like you'll still see my posts and like see everything on my page. But it's because I host a post so much, I'm almost at my friend limit. So if I delete you as a friend, you'll still be following me. And I'm sorry. You can still DM me anytime. It's not me being mean. But yeah, so every single night at like 9 to 11 p.m. I put up a very simple worded like I have these positions open. And because I have all these new friends, I've woken up from messages from anywhere between like midnight to 3 a.m., 5 a.m., people who work night shift or just don't sleep, DMing me wanting info on like working from home. So because I have new friends, I just put a simple opportunity out there, and that's how I've been getting most of my potential distributors lately.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And just to quickly go into the Google form, I don't want to get too far in depth in it. Literally just Google form. Mine's on my Facebook. If you go to my link tree, it's in my link tree that says like partner with me. You can literally copy it and make your own. So like it's literally not hard at all. It does take like maybe 5 minutes, but just go and copy like the bio and everything, make it your own, because obviously mine's gonna say my story, Caroline's gonna say her story. And yeah, and then make sure you turn the email notifications on for it. Like every time that I post mine, and like now that I have 10,000 followers, I can thankfully link mine up to my story. So like I literally like just on this Zoom, I've gotten one that swiped up because I posted it right before I hopped on here, and someone's already like reached out to me about it. So I've been doing that for literal years. I'm like so nerdy, so when it comes to like the forms and stuff, I'm all about it. I've had mine in my link tree since I was a diamond, I think, which would have been like June of 2018. So I love that thing, and it like works really, really well for me. So definitely utilize it. But yeah, and
yeah, I've gotten like 7 new potential distributors in the past like 3 days from the Google form.
Yeah, it is absolutely genius. Oh, sorry. But if any of you guys have questions for Caroline while we still have her on, please ask. I know this Zoom kind of went a little longer than our normal ones, but it's also been like jam-packed full of a bunch of information, so it's totally fine. But yeah, so drop your questions below if you have any questions for Caroline. Kara, if you have any other last minute tips for us. I'm just going to kind of wait a little bit until I stop recording. I just want to make sure no one has any questions.
If y'all are like still confused about like anything, please just like either watch this again or go stalk my Facebook. My Facebook is literally an open book. Like every single thing I post is public. Like even if you're not my friend, you can see everything. You can comment on anything. You can message me. I check my message requests daily on Facebook. Like I'm literally a very public human when it comes to social media. So like just go stalk me if you like missed like something that I do or whatever, because like those comments are still there of me saying like copy and paste the comment below, like for that, all that's still on there. So like if you need that, you can stalk me. Like that's just me giving permission to stalk me. Someone said wait.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, do we have questions?
The email notifications for the Google form, if you make one for the work from home application. The Tracker and Boom Squad, thank you for reminding